Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to set targets here in Salesforce. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time in Salesforce, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Setting targets in Salesforce can be done using different methods depending on what you want to track and show how your organization measures success. But the most common way to set and track targets in Salesforce is through the reports, dashboards, custom fields, and forecasting tools. But what I'm going to show you is simply Salesforce has a built-in forecast feature that is great for setting and tracking sales targets. For you to be able to do that, I need you to click the upper right corner where you can see the gear icon and click the setup. Now I want you to click the quick find tool and then type in forecast, and that would lead you to the forecast settings. You see that? Now, all I have to do is follow the prompts to enable forecasts if it's not already enabled. You see this? If it's not enabled, make sure that it's switched on. It makes it easy for sales teams and interested parties to project sales. All right. You also have to turn collaborative forecast off, contacting Salesforce customer support if you're having problems. All right. Now, these are going to be the available forecast types. All right, opportunity amount, opportunity, and a lot more. So you can target a specific criteria based on these. You can create a forecast type. All right, if you create a forecast type, you can help your team forecast sales. You can choose what to show in the forecasts grid and the opportunity list. When you're finished, your team can access the forecast type on the forecast page, of course, setting set targets on that criteria. Now, you need to pick an object so they can base the forecast on the information. Is it going to be opportunity or opportunity product? I suggest opportunity product, so it's a lot easier to set the tracking sales target. I need you to click on next. Now, you need to specify a measure and group by the product family. They basically use these selections in forecast calculations. Custom measures are based on fields that you add to the opportunity product object. You can put in total price, and you can use the group forecast by product family. Now, you see, if you don't already have a product family forecast type setup, check the documentation, but I'm not going to show you that. What I'm going to do is click on next. You see, there's going to be a series of steps before you can set a target. Now, we're going to create a forecast type by selecting a date type. That determines what date fields are used in the forecast calculation. You can put in close date opportunity or date for the opportunity product. We selected opportunity product, so we're going to choose the date here. Now, we need to select the hierarchy for the group of forecast, and that's going to be user role. All right, so these are going to be that information. I want you to click in next, and now you can add optional filters at this point to show the data we want. We can specify up to 3 conditions, and the data that meets all of your conditions shows in your forecast. For example, the field could be amount, fiscal quarter, fiscal year, forecast category. You have all these on your disposal. I'm gonna choose the opportunity type, and the operator should be equals or not equals. It's up to you. All right, you can put in a value, for example, existing business or maybe a new business. I'm gonna click on cancel, so I don't want to mess it up. If you don't want this and you have put in the filters by accident, you simply can delete this option. There is a plus button that says add condition. If you wanted, you can add a field and a specific operator. For example, in this case, we're going to put in an amount, and the operator is less than and enter a value. For example, this one. But if you don't want it, again, you have the option to delete. After doing so, the next option is going to be click on next, and you have all this information such as collaborator forecast type name, and click on next. Now, these are going to be the forecast type. You can check your selections below. If they are correct, you're good to go. All right. So by setting up the forecast settings, we can now set targets for specific time periods like monthly, quarterly, or annually. All right. And of course, from here, all we have to do is click Save to apply the targets. Now, in the track progress, once you've done this, sales representative and managers can track progress towards their quotas directly from the forecast tab, comparing actual sales and against the targets. Now, if there's going to be an error like this, just hover down to the editing section earlier and make sure you troubleshoot the error. Another option that you can do is go again to the forecast here, or go to the object manager. Okay, so go to the opportunity, this one, click that, or any other object where you want to set targets. You see that? If you don't have the option here, click on object limits. This is going to be our target. Okay. Say, for example, that's going to be custom fields. You can set a limit. All right. So the limit for the object limits are these options. You can set a boundary for the sales target or monthly target on this section. All right. You can put in a message if you want. Now, any account managers can manually input target values in the new field for each opportunity. And again, once you've done this, simply go to the app launcher and type in reports, because after setting all of that, we can create reports that sum up targets versus the actual sales for specific periods. You can use dashboards to visualize how close each account managers or the entire teams to reaching their target. All they have to do is click on new report. All right. And from here, we are going to look for the opportunities, right? For example, quotes and quotes PDF or opportunities with products that we had earlier. Click on Start Report. Now, when we run this report, we can track progress over time as users update their progress towards the goal. You can simply click on Run, right? You see this? So these are going to be some of our target. All right. And of course, by following all these methods, you can set, manage, and track sales targets in Salesforce effectively. All they have to do is click on this option right here to export if you want. You can also click on the save option if you wanted. Now, all of the team members and account managers can track progress over time as we reach towards our goal. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next video.